The world as you know it? Nah, gone. Forget math homework, forget Wi-Fi outages, forget that crush who left you on red. Now, the world's biggest flex is punching monsters in the face until they explode. Welcome to a universe where survival of the fittest isn't just a motivational Instagram caption, it's the whole economy. Martial arts aren't a hobby here. They're the stock market, the military, the clout machine. And if you're not strong, congrats. You're free DLC for whatever beast crawls out of the shadows. And into this chaos strolls our main dude, aka Broke Boy Supreme. Bro is struggling so hard he could star in a student loan documentary. Tuition? Too high. Rent? A scam? Family? Counting pennies like it's the Olympics. He dreams big, though. He wants to be a martial artist, one of those guys who can literally uppercut a monster into another dimension. Problem? He has the physical strength of a soggy noodle and the bank account of, well, me after a Steam sale. But hey, in anime logic, being broke and desperate equals perfect recipe for greatness. Because no underdog story is complete without cheat codes, our boy unlocks a system. Yeah, you heard me. A literal RPG menu pops into his life. Quests, stats, upgrades. Basically, God handed him a Game Shark. So now, instead of just crying about being poor, he can grind missions for cash, level up his body, and maybe not die before graduation. It's like DoorDash, but instead of tips, you get EXP and muscles. First order of business? Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, running until your legs feel like boiled spaghetti. This dude goes from can't lift his own backpack to bench-pressing egos in record time. But the system isn't free. Every upgrade costs money, and this boy is so broke he considers selling his soul, or worse, his lunch. Watching him budget his martial arts grind is honestly funnier than the actual fight scenes. Bro is out here like, do I buy food or new skills? Do I pay rent or unlock Fire Fist combo? Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Thrown in the trash. To really flex, he needs to get into the elite martial academy. Think Hogwarts, but instead of wands, everyone's packing fists, blades, and a superiority complex. Of course, rich kids run the place. They've been training since they could walk. They wear designer uniforms, eat protein shakes imported from another dimension, and laugh at anyone who can't split a mountain with their bare hands. Our boy shows up with his knockoff shoes, cheap backpack, and system menu hidden in his brain. Naturally, everyone clowns him. But then, plot twist, he smashes the entrance test. Out of nowhere, he outpaces kids who've been training for years. He's still broke, still awkward, but suddenly dangerous. Every anime needs the squad, so let's roll call. Best bro hype man, loyal, funny, and constantly shocked at how main dude keeps surviving. He's the guy who says, "Yo, did you see that?" every time something explodes. Rich girl queen bee. At first, she's like, ugh, peasant energy. But then she sees him fight and realizes he's built different. Cue slow burn respect. Cold, rival pretty boy. Rich, handsome, cocky, and obsessed with proving broke boy isn't all that. Spoiler, he keeps taking L's. Teachers who hate their jobs. They scream about discipline and training, but you just know they're underpaid and waiting for retirement. Together, they create enough drama to fuel a whole TikTok series. The Academy wastes no time. First mission? Kill monsters outside the city gates. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Bro steps out there like it's a casual field trip. 5 minutes later, he's almost monster chow. The fear, the sweat, the, oh God, I'm actually going to die out here face, it's priceless. But here's the kicker. When his squad is cornered, system powers kick in. Suddenly, this broke noodle unleashes moves like he's been training in secret for years. Monsters go splat, his squad stares in awe, and bro realizes, maybe, just maybe, he's built for this. Here's the funniest part of the whole season. Dude treats fighting monsters like freelance work. He literally calculates how many beasts he has to punch before he can afford rent. Slay 5 goblins equals new shoes. Defeat 1 wolf equals ramen for a week. Take down a boss monster? Debt-free, baby. He's not just fighting for glory, he's fighting for coupons. Naturally, his sudden glow-up pisses off Rich Kids United. They call him a cheater, a fraud, a fluke. Cold rival Pretty Boy especially can't handle it. He challenges Bro every 5 minutes like he's trying to farm XP off him. The fights? Brutal. Broke Boy takes hits, bleeds, almost passes out, but the system bails him out with just enough juice to win. The best part? Every time Pretty Boy loses, his ego deflates like a sad balloon. Unlike the rich kids who have martial arts dynasties, Broke Boy's family is normal. His parents work hard, his sister worries, and they just want him to survive. One of the most wholesome episodes? Him using his system grind money to buy them good food. Like Bro literally punches monsters all day just to put dumplings on the table. Protect this man at all costs. As the season progresses, missions get deadlier. Forget goblins. Now it's giant beasts, rival academies, and corrupted martial artists who've gone rogue. The academy basically yeets kids into war zones for extra credit. But with each fight, Broke Boy's system evolves. New moves, faster growth, crazier stat boosts. His squad goes from, "Why are we stuck with this loser?" to "Follow this man or die." By mid-season, he's low-key carrying the team, from weakest link to squad MVP. Glow-up secured. Of course, success brings haters. Some upperclassmen don't like seeing a freshman stunt on them. So what do? Classic anime villain move. They try to ambush him outside class. Bad idea. He absolutely claps them, system style. What was supposed to be a bullying session turns into their group humiliation. After that, whispers spread. People stop calling him a nobody. They start fearing him. Respect? Earned. Every season needs that one fight that makes you scream at your screen. For Broke Boy, it's the invasion arc. Monsters breach the city, chaos erupts, and students are forced to fight like actual soldiers. The finale goes wild. Buildings collapse, civilians scream, teachers get overwhelmed, and our boy is thrown into a battle way above his pay grade. He's bleeding, tired, terrified, and then system pulls out a miracle. Final move? A technique so busted it looks like DLC content. He nukes the boss monster in front of everyone. Crowd goes silent. Then, cheers. From broke nobody to city-saving hero. First season arc complete. Just when you think he's safe, the system drops a new notification. Next level unlocked. New dangers incoming. Translation? Bro's life is about to get even harder. And we're hooked, because this broke underdog just became the world's most chaotic power grinder. Protagonist went from can't pay tuition to monster one-puncher. Side characters carry the comedy, but exist mostly to scream his name in battle. Villains exist to get clapped and fuel his glow-up. The system, basically Amazon Prime for power-ups. Season 1, peak grindset anime, a story about punching monsters not for honor, but to pay rent. Respect. So yeah, that's the story of how one broke student went from eating instant noodles to becoming the biggest threat to monsters and rich kids everywhere. Now tell me, if you had his system, what's the first upgrade you'd buy? Comment below. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, or else a giant beast is pulling up outside your house tonight. Stay strong, stay broke, and remember, rent is due, but so are the monsters.